That's why I've been a little apprehensive to do anything to it besides dry crease it. But I figured, you know, for showing somebody what they might want to know, let's go ahead and do it. Hi everybody, welcome back. And someone asked me if it was possible to make the Cotswold hat, the wool hat, a better representation of an Indy hat. So I thought I'd try that. Not gonna do steam, but we are going to use a spray bottle with water. This is how it was. And it looks, you know, halfway decent, but you pop it on my head, and if you saw the previous videos, you know, it just doesn't look right at all. It doesn't look much like an Indy hat. So, popped it open crown. I'm gonna see if I can't shape this thing. Let's spray a little water. We're gonna start off with a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. Because you can always add more, but you can't take away. So let's see here. And what I want to do is lower the crown on it. Let me look at it. There we go, and let's kind of hold it there for a minute. I'm really kind of curious myself to see how this is going to go. Let's kind of make a little crease there if we can. Make a little crease there if we can. Maybe it'll hold. I'm not sure, don't know, but we're gonna find out. This is some thick wool felt. The Federation 4 Deluxe with its thick rabbit felt, I can already tell you is easier to shape than this Cotswold. The Tawny Fawn Federation 4 standard that I have, I shaped it with water. I didn't use steam on it. I shaped it the first time I shaped it with water to try. As suggested by some guys in the Fedora Lounge. Let's pinch that real good and see what happens. I've heard a couple of guys say that they've had these Cotswold hats, and this was after I ordered it, and they said that when it got wet, it just went bad on them. That's why I've been a little apprehensive to do anything to it besides dry crease it. But I figured, you know what? For the sake of the channel and for showing somebody what they might want to know, let's go ahead and do it. Trying to manipulate it. I didn't realize I had it so close to me. Sorry about that. So I'm trying to I think that might start out looking a little bit better. Let's see. Because it needed to be lowered a lot. It was a little too tall, and it was a little too tapered for my taste. let's see. Because this is really, 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 really thick. Really thick felt. I think it might be the thickest felt. I can't remember, to be honest with you. I'll have to go back to the chart, to the trusty chart. And see what it says. This is essentially what I'm doing with it right here. And this is, I'll go ahead and tell you, this is harder to do with this hat than with the Federation 4. And this is harder to do than the Federation 4, the toning foam that I did with water. Long before I started Hat Life Adventures, I did the Federation 4 toning foam with water. And I'll tell you that it was easier to shape than this right here. It was very malleable. Very, very malleable. This is not so much. See, and even this side is trying to rise up some more. It's trying to go back to what it was. You really got to put a cranking on it. That's what the kind of center dent looks like. And you saw how much I was squeezing. I was pinching this front pinch. And it keeps popping out. You see? Squeezing it there. And it'll pop out here in just a second. Let's see, let's squeeze it. And then look at that, it's trying to pop up there. I don't know if you just saw that, but by me pinching it here, it's trying to pop up here. Let's see. Let's spray and just squeeze. Spray and pinch. Spray and pinch. Spray and pinch. Tell you what, for the last day of November, it's pretty nice. Yesterday it was cold as it could be out here. When I say out here, I wasn't here, I was at work. It was cold. So let's do it like this. Like you're not supposed to grab your hat. Let's just go ahead and do this. I still say that if you want to get you a good indie hat, your best budget option is going to be the Federation 4. You know, because it's going to be rabbit. If you get in a mood to where you want to change the shape on it, you can change the shape on it. If you don't want it to look like an indie hat anymore, you can shape it to where it doesn't look like an indie hat anymore. You know, that doesn't look too bad. The dampness has pretty much gone away on it. Still a little damp. It's not extremely damp. Luckily it's breezy out here, which is another reason why I wanted to do it outside, because it's breezy and it would dry quicker. All right, it's on the head. It's got I can tell that it's got a bit of a taper. Got a bit of a taper to it. The crown is, however, shorter. Taper, let's see. Now, we put a teardrop in there. Let's see what it looks like. Well, that looks a little bit better. It does have a bigger center dent, more of a teardrop in it. That looks a little better. and kind of force that in there. And the brim is not as malleable either as this broken skull or my Fed 4 hats. I'll tell you that. I'm trying to do it to where you can see what I'm doing here, in case you have one of these hats and you want to. Let's not go too far with it. Really don't want to bring the height down on it too much. Just want to widen it out a bit. You know? Let's see. I did that hat shaping video with the or give the crown a fuller look video with the Cobras and the vintage Harrison. That's what I'm trying to do here. But those, I didn't have to use any water or steam or anything. I just put it on my head and did it. This one, I'm using some water so it'll stick, because this is a lot tougher to shape. But let's see, let's give you a look to see what you think. You know, it's okay. So I prefer rabbit, prefer the broken skull beaver, prefer rabbit, but you know, this Cotswold, definitely the best wool indie hat that I've seen. And it's a heck of a lot better than anything you're gonna buy at a department store. They're all preformed and you really can't reshape them. And all we did was right here on camera. And the timer on the camera right now is at 26 minutes. I'm gonna have to cut some stuff out for readjusting the camera and stuff like that. But what you saw is everything I've done to it. So there you go. Okay, well, I thought if any of you out there has one of these or was thinking about one of these, that this might help you, and I hope it does. You saw how much water I used. It wasn't a lot of water, and it's still got some rigidity to it, and it's still soft at the same time. It's just not as malleable, as moldable as like a beaver or a Federation 4. You know, I mean, boop. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to everybody out there who has hit that button to subscribe. Hey, if you like everything I'm putting out there and want to see more of it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That'd be fantastic. Okay, well, hey, until we see you again, y'all have a wonderful week and God bless.